What's going on, guys? People, this is another round. Today we're going to be looking at Luke chapter 9. Luke chapter 9. There's a lot of people having excuses, right? There's a lot of people having excuses. But we're going to take a look at why people always giving excuses. You know, like one person wanted to follow Jesus in Luke chapter 9. Luke chapter 9 verse 57. Luke chapter 9 verse 57. And it came to pass that as they went in the way, a certain man said unto him, Lord, I will follow thee whither thou goest. He said, I'm going to follow you wherever you go. And Jesus knew right away what this man wanted to do. This man wanted to have a place to sleep, a place to he could lay his head, you know, a house, you know, the riches. And Jesus told him in the next verse 58, and Jesus said unto him, foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. So you see, this man was trying to follow Jesus to see what he could get out of it. You know what I mean? Like most people, a lot of people do that, man. Now the next excuse, right, takes us to verse 59. And he said unto another, follow me. But said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. You see, Jesus is calling us, right? And we got a bunch of excuses, man. We got so many excuses, not even funny. You know what I'm saying? This man is saying, hey, man, my father's sick. You know, let me go bury him. Well, if your father is sick, you're trying to kill him before his time is up. You know, it wasn't true. You know, he just didn't want to follow, so he came up with an excuse. Now the next man says, right, in verse 60, Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. You know what I mean? He knew that he was lying. You know what I mean? You can't lie to God. God knows everything. Verse 61 says, and another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell, which are at my home, at my house. He's like, Lord, I'm going to follow you, but first let me go say bye to my peoples. That's another excuse. You know, you could come up with a bunch of excuses. You know, I've heard, well, the church is full of hypocrites. You know, the pastor steal the money. Well, this brother don't like me. This sister don't like me. You know, I've heard so many excuses, man, for not to follow Jesus Christ. Hey, listen, you got the right to have an excuse, all right? You could write them all down. Write them all down in a piece of paper. Write them all down, all the excuses you could think of for not following Jesus. But one day, when he comes back as the King of Kings and Lord of Lords in the clouds with his angels to pick up his people, he's going to tell you only one excuse. I never knew you. If you like this video, share it, like it, and let's see if, you know, we could reach more people, you know. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to tell people, get ready, Jesus is coming. May God bless you, and I'll see you in the next round.